One thing is key in a fashion show, and that's the music the models strut to on the catwalk. And as Remelda Rose designer Gillian Curry Williams works to complete her ensemble for New York Fashion Week that's fast approaching, she's also ensuring the music she uses does not infringe on copyright. Here's Jamita Swain.
Remelda Rose designer Gillian Curry Williams is in full preparation mode as she works to complete the collection that will be worn by models during New York Fashion Week. However, in the midst of all that sewing, she has to work out the music aspect for the ladies to strut down the catwalk.
My husband, being the attorney that he is, didn't want me to use somebody else's music for copyright infringement and everything else. So I reached out to Mr. Hurston to produce something for me. Well, I think first I sent him the print, so he had an idea of what it was, how it looked. And then I told him I wanted a Junkanoo kind of vibe for that. And then I let him know that I was doing lace as well, but I wanted something a little bit more softer for the lace.
While he produces often, this was the first time he was doing so for a fashion show. So the aim was to produce something complementary to the fabric of hope.
She wanted more bohemian, to sound more bohemian. So I put some things together with some Junkanoo goat skin drums, some cowbells, even a little rake and scrape in that.
For the lace looks, he said he built a beat around an introduction she had previously used, but the decision to design her own music for the show, he considered very smart.
It was very wise of her to, I guess the husband being a lawyer, good advice, because you never know what could happen. You know, you might get someone's music, because I've seen that happen before, even with myself. I've had that happen to me. Someone used some of my music for a commercial and I didn't even know. So just think about that being on a world scale, you know, with a bunch of people there. Surely you have more of a chance of someone hearing something say, hey, that's my music, and she didn't ask to borrow it. So you get yourself in a bunch of trouble. Even though you're there to represent the country, you don't want to make the country look bad either. So, you know, it's better to play it safe than sorry.
While they work to perfect the sound, she admits the constant outages have been a challenge.
I try to work the outages like a mother with a baby. You know, you either sleep when the baby sleeps or you do some other things when the baby's sleeping. So when the lights are off, then if there are any other things I had to cut out, I do all my interfacings, I cut them out, or there's handwork to do, I do those while the light is out.
At this point, Curry Williams says she will now work to include an introduction to accompany her music, but nothing will stop her from showcasing at the New York and Harlem fashion shows. Jamita Swain, ZNS Network News.